In the heart of the great savannah, in a village called Nyandira, lived a young and beautiful woman named Zuri. Known for her grace and beauty, Zuri was the pride of Nyandira, her dark skin glowing under the African sun, and her laughter echoing like the sweet song of the morning birds. Zuri had always been cautious, heeding her mother's wisdom and the elders' tales of the spirits that roamed the land. But one fateful night, during the grand festival of the moon, she cast aside her caution. The festival was a time of celebration, where the villagers danced under the stars, their bodies moving in rhythm to the beat of the drums. It was on this night that Zuri met Kofi, a mysterious and handsome stranger with eyes that seemed to hold the secrets of the world. Kofi's charm was irresistible. His voice, deep and smooth, was like the flow of a hidden river, and his presence was intoxicating. Zuri, swept up in the magic of the night, found herself drawn to him. They danced together, their souls entwining under the full moon. As the night grew darker, Kofi led her away from the firelight to a secluded grove where the whispers of the wind were the only witnesses to their passion. The next morning, Zuri woke alone. The grove was empty, save for the lingering scent of Kofi's presence. As she made her way back to the village, a sense of unease settled over her. She tried to shake it off, but the feeling persisted. The villagers, noticing her absence, whispered among themselves. The elders, with their knowing eyes, looked at her with a mix of pity and concern. Days turned into weeks, and Zuri realized she was with child. The village, bound by tradition, was unforgiving. Her once admired beauty became a source of shame, her laughter replaced by silence. The father of her child, the enigmatic Kofi, had vanished without a trace, leaving her to face the consequences alone. As her belly grew, so did the whispers. But something else grew too, a sense of dread. Strange things began to happen in Nyandira. The crops withered, the livestock fell ill, and the once clear skies turned ominously dark. The village elders, fearing a curse, called upon the ancient spirits for guidance. Their rituals revealed a chilling truth: Zuri's child was not entirely human. Haunted by this revelation, Zuri's nights were filled with terrifying dreams. She saw her unborn child, eyes like Kofi's, but filled with darkness. The whispers in the wind grew louder, turning into chilling voices that spoke of doom and despair. One stormy night, as thunder roared and lightning split the sky, Zuri went into labor. The midwives, despite their fear, aided her as best they could. The child was born just as the storm reached its peak, a baby boy with eyes as black as night. As he took his first breath, the storm ceased, plunging the village into an eerie silence. The village elders gathered around Zuri and her child. The boy, named Jabari, grew at an unnatural rate, his eyes always reflecting a depth of knowledge far beyond his years. The villagers, now certain of the curse, kept their distance. Even Zuri, though she loved her son, could not shake the feeling of dread. Years passed, and Jabari, now a young man, was both feared and revered. He possessed strange powers, able to summon storms and control the winds. The village was under his protection, but also his control. The price of defiance was high, and the once lively Nyandira was now a place of fear and sorrow. Zuri, consumed by guilt and regret, sought the wisdom of an old seer who lived on the outskirts of the village. The seer, a woman with eyes that saw beyond the physical world, told Zuri the truth about Kofi. He was not a man, but a spirit of chaos, drawn to the festival to sow discord and despair. Jabari, his son, was a child of both worlds, destined to bring either destruction or salvation. Determined to save her village, Zuri confronted Jabari. In a heart-wrenching confrontation, she revealed the truth about his father. Jabari, torn between his love for his mother and his inherent nature, faced an impossible choice. In a moment of clarity, he chose to leave Nyandira, to seek a place where he could learn to control his powers and perhaps find redemption. As Jabari disappeared into the horizon, The village slowly began to heal. The skies cleared, the crops grew, and the whispers of the wind became gentle once more. Zuri, though forever marked by her one night of passion, found solace in the hope that her son might one day return, not as a harbinger of doom, but as a savior. The story of Zuri and Jabari became a legend in Nyandira, a cautionary tale told to remind the villagers of the thin line between desire and destruction and the enduring power of love and redemption.